afternoon, Hail Stalkers. Lead meteorologist John Choquet here for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast sponsored by C3 Group. Check them out in the description below if you're watching us on Facebook, and if not, go check out their Facebook page or their website. Just search their name and it should come up. Check them out. And big thanks for sponsoring our videos and help making them better for you guys. With that, make sure you have those notifications set up. Yesterday we did in fact go live for some storms that happened in Fremont, Nebraska, and areas kind of close to Omaha. Not quite hitting Omaha, unfortunately, but when we do go live and we do hail alerts, those aren't at set times, so it's really important to make sure you have those set up. So you go there, you go and you click on your notification settings in your account on hailtrace.com. 1 to 3 different ways you can get your notifications, whether it's through your computer, through your app, or on your email, and where you want to be notified for, just a city, area, whole state, entire country, your choice to customize it to your business needs. And here's our forecast for today. After I talk about the map, well, I don't remember the order of my my show today. Sorry about that. We got Fremont, Gretna, Chalco, Nebraska. Talking about that storms that we did yesterday, we had up to some baseball-sized hail. That was not where the people were. That was in more rural areas. We had up to some 2-inch hail in Gretna, up to the golf balls in Fremont. About 26,000 homes were impacted. And here's just a couple pictures. These two were from Gretna, and over here was a picture I had from Fremont, and a handful of other pictures had come in as well. So a decent little 3-star map that we made. Fortunately not the 5-star that I'm sure a lot of you guys were hoping. No green paints today, but hey, it's something for here in the middle of June in a fairly quiet hail year. With that, we have a forecast for today. We have 3 different areas we're looking at. First area I'm going to talk about is here in Oklahoma and into Kansas. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, you saw some rain a little bit earlier move through. We had some pretty gusty winds, some light showers, and thunder and lightning, but nothing crazy other than it just killed most of Oklahoma's chances for hail today. But it's left an outflow boundary, and as you guys probably know from watching us, those little outflow boundaries end up being triggers for some storms later this afternoon. So I think some storms are going to form here. In my orange area, got a 2% chance of seeing some hail maybe in Garden City, Dodge City, 5% for Woodward. And any storms that can get going could have 2-inch, possibly even larger than that if they can really stay isolated and get going. But right now I'm hedging my bet saying 2-inch hail is possible. Also, we have a chance for some hail here across Arkansas and over by the Memphis area. Only a 2% chance there. I think mostly some very scattered popcorn storms. We've had quite a bit of those. We had some in Augusta, Georgia yesterday, and even some in North Carolina. More of the same. Looks like a slightly more focused here into western portions of Tennessee, and again central and southern portions of Arkansas. Hail probably will have a hard time getting up above $half, maybe ping pong ball size at your strongest point. Some isolated stones at that, but pretty isolated. Again, 2% for Memphis. And here, this is the most recent update I did across portions of just areas to southeast of Minneapolis, to places in and around Des Moines to the north and east, and most of Wisconsin. Increasing chances for some pretty intense storms later on this evening. Wasn't showing up too much this morning, but recent model trends have indicated we're going to see bigger storms trying to form again, especially in this orange area. I think I have the La Crosse, Eclair area, 5%. Could see some hail, pretty big hail, up to 2-inch there as well, and possibly even down further towards Madison. I was going to put Madison on here, but I didn't want to have too many numbers kind of cluttering up the area. So overall, a general 5%. Storms will be isolated, but they'll be pretty strong with that. The more isolated they get, the stronger they can be. That's typically the case for severe weather. Looks like we're probably going to keep things more quiet today, but again, if storms do happen to head towards Madison or other large cities, we will do live coverage much like we did yesterday. Looking ahead at tomorrow, looks like we're going to see 2 areas we're going to be watching. There is a potential for some hail in Denver. Not a super big risk right now, but as for those of you in Denver know, it doesn't take too much. So we'll have to keep a close eye on that. And then otherwise, hail risk across the majority of northern Nebraska and the Sand Hills, where aren't a ton of people at. Could be a storm or two possibly meandering towards Omaha as well. And We also have a chance for some storms in the northeast. These are going to be primarily wind producers and heavy rain producers, but there is that chance that across western sections of Pennsylvania, areas in New York around the Buffalo area, and possibly even into the eastern half of Ohio, we could see some hail closer to half-dollar size. But again, for the majority of the storms in the northeast tomorrow, I'm expecting hail closer to pea size or none at all, and have more wind and rain threat at that. I'm going to show the models really quick, and we'll wrap this one up because it looks like not a whole lot's expected today. I'll start off here with the HRRR like I always seem to do, just showing that system that is moving out of the area now, and again some storms will form this afternoon after about 4 or 5 o'clock, and we'll just kind of see what forms and how it moves through. This one's going pretty intense with possibly quite a bit of rain here in Oklahoma City. Again, I think Oklahoma City, your chances have been killed just from the fact that there was a lot of nice rain-cooled air moving through earlier today. I'm going to push up towards the Wisconsin area now, where I think probably the best storms of the day are going to occur. We show here as we move through the afternoon. A couple of these little isolated storms could pack a punch. Again, these are going to be forming later on after about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, and as they move through the area, they'll, especially here in northern Wisconsin and into Iowa, these storms could have up to some 2-inch hail, and those will be winding down around midnight tonight, maybe even a little after that. So possibly another late night. This is the unfortunate side of this pattern. A lot of storms happening through the overnight hours, which for Heather and Frank end up being a little rough for the overnight. A lot of coffee. So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Oh, didn't want to do that. And we will talk again tomorrow. Hopefully, we will talk again later on this afternoon. My face is disappearing a little bit today. Hopefully, if again any storms do happen, say in Madison, we will of course go live. Follow our Facebook page and all of our posts. Hit see first, so that way in case we do go live, you miss our push notification or whatever happens, you can pop onto your Facebook and we pop up right at the top of your news feed, whether it's our live coverage, new maps, or just interesting posts we do. Don't miss any of them when you hit see first on your Facebook. Any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to give us a call, email us, or visit our website and either check out and see if you can get the information you need on our website, or if you want to contact us, intercom, lower right hand corner of your screen on hailtrace.com, blue circle, the speech bubble, click on that. It'll send a message to everyone on staff, and we'll be able to try to answer any of your questions as quickly as we can. It's especially useful on weekends and off hours when we may not be at the office to answer the phone. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. unless, of course, we have storms happening later on this afternoon. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you again tomorrow.